thing yesterday where KUBA, you guys know who KUBA CIELEN is?
KUBA. Yes, I know KUBA. Yo, what's up guys? What's going on with all of you? Back again with me in my YouTube channel, Joan in the Bodybuilding Podcast Session. So today guys, we gonna talk and discuss about KUBA CIELEN. KUBA CIELEN, I think. I'm really following his YouTube channel, guys. Okay, I'm really recommend that if you want to learning more. Okay, he's really pretty much knowledge guy. He's know really about what he's talking about, and I'm really learning so much from him. And I love to follow his YouTube channel also when it comes to the training, nutrition also, all of the daily vlog and the podcast also. So, right now we see Fouad Abiad, Iain Valliere, and Centopani. And of course guys, Cisternino, the guy, okay, from the Fouad Abiad podcast talking about KUBA. Before we go jump up into it, please click the bell button, ring that bell. Okay guys, let's talk and discuss together.
Yeah, he's switching to classic, and I'm like, I just see a bodybuilder. I don't know how that's going to work.
Just doesn't use. I don't want to sound like a picture.
Yeah, let me pull up some pictures. Sorry.
I don't want to sound like a dick, but I mean, I feel like 92% of guys that do classic are just guys that can make the weigh-in.
Or making the weights. Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Is KUBA switching to classic? Wow. How I can missing about this news? And I'm always every day following the news in the bodybuilding. I'm sorry, KUBA. I'm sorry.
I agree, and I'm not saying that's KUBA, but when I shows the, I'm trying to find the photos here. Sorry, there it is. When he showed the photos, I was like, it's just a bodybuilder. It's not like this is a bodybuilder. This isn't how classic looks. Now maybe his lines will change as he comes down in weight, but.
When I see the picture of the KUBA, okay, like this one, it's really impressed me a lot. And I think, wow, his physique, it's really unbelievable, I think. For me, it's classic Fouad. It's still classic for me. It's not a bodybuilder. Well, I can see the mix from the bodybuilder and classic. Well, notice guys, I'm not a professional bodybuilder. I'm not a competitor. I'm just give my opinion, yeah. But the physique-wise, from the KUBA, it's really good, I think. He looks like a classic. I love his arm, man. His arm is really on point.
Maybe Evan, maybe Fouad, maybe he just doesn't want to get bigger.
Oh, no, I understand that. I'm not saying that he should have to get big. I'm saying I don't think you can be classic just because you can make the weight.
Yeah, I agree.
And the reason I say that, and I'm not saying he can't do it. Who knows what he's going to look like when he comes down in weight, but because when you look at his amateur photos, there's one here, like that looks kind of classic.
Yeah,
he looks real good.
Yeah,
really good.
Wow, that's good. Really good picture. That's really more classic to me. I think he's improving a lot. He's growing, I think, when it comes to the, what show he is doing before. Like we see a few minutes ago. I don't know, but I think it's back in the 2020, if I'm not mistaken. It's look more, more grow and more improve.
Yeah, so I could be totally wrong. Like when he gets down in weight, he could look like he fits the class perfectly. But the reason I thought of it is when you look at this class here, I think you can kind of see the guys that belong in classic. Like this is a classic physique to me. Right? Like some of these guys don't necessarily have the structure. They're just the right weight.
Right.
I think if you're talking about in the MPC National show, like a Toronto Pro Show, Texas Pro, New York Pro, Indy Pro, I think, yeah, the classic physique, it's really like that. But KUBA, it could be, another level of the classic physique, like a Chris Bumstead level, I think, Fouad. And I think KUBA, it really could be standing up with Chris Bumstead, Terence Raffin, Raimondino. That's what I believe. So what do you all guys think? Do you guys agree with me that KUBA could be standing up with Chris Bumstead?
I feel like it's tough once you've been bigger.
on the way down, it kind of doesn't. You're different on the way down than on the way up. Like when you're like right now, I don't know. I mean, I turned pro at like 240.
Yeah.
If I got down to 240 right now, I don't think I would look as good as I did at that 240
going up
10 plus years ago. Yeah, it's just different.
Good point from Evan. I believe that if you're really already on the 240 and you want to go into 40 again, it's gonna be look different than you was doing before, because I think the fullness, the separation, you know, the detail of the muscle, it's not gonna look the same anymore. So I think that's a really good point, man. And that's what you have all guys notice. If you really come down again, even the weight is the same, it's gonna look different, okay? The quality, it's gonna be different. So that's what we're talking and want to discuss about KUBA CIELEN. Okay, what do you all guys think? KUBA, keep it up. You're doing the awesome job and good work. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you love this video and content, I'm gonna bring more anything that we can talk and discuss in the whole topic of bodybuilding, world, and fitness. I'm your host Joan Sagala signing out. May God bless you all.